Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a really fun little water lily scene. Water lilies on a pond, much like Monet painted water lilies on the pond. So what we're going to do first is we're starting with a small canvas, and I have green, red, light blue, blue, white, and brown. And I'm working with a couple different brush sizes today. First we're going to use the larger flat 1-inch brush. Can you see it there? Okay, and if you were with me last time we painted the waterfall, the video ended a little too soon. Somehow I don't know if I ran out of storage or whatever. Like I say, I'm not a tech person, but I'm trying the best I can. We did, at the end, I put in some trees. I'm going to be doing that next time. I'll just show you how to do a scene with some little trees in the background. Okay, but for now, what we're going to do is the water lily pond. So I'm going to start with some of the blue, and I'm just going to, the dark blue. And this is going to be a pretty simple scene. I'm just going to go and wash the blue all across the canvas. And it's a tiny canvas. I believe this one is 4 inches by 4 inches. So they're kind of fun because they work up quickly, and you can get a tiny easel for it, and it really makes a lovely little gift. Nice little housewarming gift, or a birthday present, or whatever you like. So now I'm gonna do that, and next I'm gonna show you, we did some with the paper towel last time with the waterfall. I'm going to show you that. We're just going to go into the white with the paper towel and a little bit of the blue, maybe a little bit of the light blue. I'm just getting a variety of tones in there. You can, however you like. And we're going to just tap it on. Tap, 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 tap. And that's going to give you a little bit of texture. Now you may or may not like this, and that's fine. But I'm just showing you different techniques. So this is one way you can make the water. You could also take the paper towel and just sort of brush across like that. You could also do that with a paintbrush, but okay. But what I'm gonna do, and you can leave it like that, I'm gonna go back and I'm just gonna put a little bit of the dark in there because I do sort of like that textured look. Okay, I'm gonna put a little more of the dark and get that textured look. Okay. All right. So that's that for now. Okay. Let's make sure we're still taping because we don't want to have that happen again. Okay. That what happened last time. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a more long pointed thin brush. I'm going to start putting in some of the lily pads, and we're going to take some, we had a little interruption there, that's my cat Spike. He's getting into some mischief behind me. So I'm going to take some of the green, and I'm going to take some of the brown, and I'm going to mix it together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start placing some of the lily pads. Basically, it's just sort of a point, like, almost looks there. We're just going to go around, and I'm going to place a few here and there. Now it's okay that the paint is mixing with the paint underneath. That's what we want right now. I'm just going to make up a little more of that brown green. Maybe we'll have one here. It's okay if the brown shows through a little bit because we are going to be working over this. Maybe one here in the corner, maybe one up here. We're just kind of going to be looking down at this little pond of, I think that's good. Maybe one over here. Okay, now I'm going to turn off and the camera and let this set for a few seconds, maybe a minute. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I've let this set for a couple minutes, and so now we're going to go back and we're just going to put a little bit of an extra layer of the green on there. Okay, here we go. whatever you like. You could do whatever colors you like. It's your painting. Give that a little more shape. You could add some yellow to this, whatever you like. There, I don't know, maybe we need one here. Yeah, that looks good. There we go. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna rinse off the brush. Now, if you like, you can put, you can leave the water as it is, or you can actually, if you want to, this is just another little thing you could do. You could make a little bit of a lighter blue, and sort of take the small brush and kind of go through like this, make some little movement in the water. It's up to you. Or like maybe a reflection of the light coming down. Or you can leave the texture, but you can see a little bit of that through. And again, some of the green might still be in my brush, but that's okay. I don't mind that at all. There we go. Okay. You can even go like little zigzags. You can play around with that as much as you want. And that's nice because the wet paint is underneath still. It's still a little bit wet, so it blends in nicely. Okay. Now, okay, so now I'm going to, if you'd like to take a little white, maybe in a little green, you can add a little more shape to these lily pads. You could just add a little bit of a highlight to it. And again, you don't have to do this, but if you like, it gives it a little more shape. I'm trying to let you be able to see what I'm doing here so I don't block the view with my hand. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right, so the next thing are the flowers. So what we're gonna do is take a little bit of red, move this over a bit, and a little bit of white, mix it in. And you can start, actually you could start with a darker red. You can make it as light pink as you like. You could do any color really. You could do yellow flowers, you could do purple flowers, whatever you like. I'm just doing this because I think it'll show you, give you a good idea of how to do a real simple water lily. So all we're going to do is we're going to bring with this flat brush some little areas down like this. So I've mixed the red and a little white, and I haven't completely mixed it, and you can actually dab your brush in the red, a little bit of white, and that just gives you a variety of tones loaded on your brush, and you're just kind of bringing it down. I hope you can see that. So just bringing it down, load it up again, bringing it down. See, I got a little more white, but it really pops. White, red. Maybe a little more red on the brush. Just bringing it down like that. There we go. A really nice little simple way to do these water lilies. Just loading the brush, a little bit of white, a little bit of the mixture, a little bit of red. There we go. One up here. And now you can add more in the water too, popping out if you like. You could just do some popping out here, because sometimes they might not be right next to a lily pad. I don't know, I've seen them popping out on their own, just alone without a lily pad. Okay. It's gonna place them wherever you think. I think that one needs just a little more shape. There we Okay, so there we've got a variety. I'm going to go back and just add a little more deep color to these. Okay, all right, now that's about it. If you like, sometimes I believe, I'm going to add a little bit of yellow here. So see, these are just my tiny jars of paint. Because this doesn't want to come out. There we go. Okay, tiny jars of acrylic paint. And if you like, you could take your long thin brush and you could grab a little bit of yellow, and sometimes I believe they might have some little things coming out of the middle there, just to add a little bit more interest. And they don't all have to have them, but there. Okay, all right, so that's it for our tiny little painting. Very cute, you can see. And you can go ahead and you could add, if you like, some more lily pads, or you could even just do like the indication of one here, like that, sort of underneath to sort of anchor it if you like, if you don't want them just kind of floating there. You could do one there. And you can really play around with this, and it's a nice little thing to do, and it works up quickly. So I hope you enjoyed this little painting, and I will see you next time.